Oh, wait a second. I don't think my ear pods are working. Give me a second, please. Hello, can you hear me now? Okay, great. It disconnected. Now we are in business. Start your backs, have your feet wide, your arms by your side body, just like you're plopping into Shavasana. Yep, have your blocks nearby. Does anyone have any other injuries or anything I need to know about before we get going? Great. Just connect right now. Feel your lower back spread across the mat. Feel your feet kind of flop open. Feel your palms flop open. And then find the extension with your neck so it's nice and long. Take a deep breath in through your nose. A loud exhale breath out through your mouth. There you go. So from head to toe, you kind of lengthen that energy, let go of whatever it is that you're carrying. One more time. A nice deep breath in through your nose. A loud exhale breath out. Then we'll seal our lips and we're going to begin the Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose to the back of the throat. Exhale through the nose to the back of the throat. Kind of like you're pulling some air in through a little straw. Great. Couple more cycles of breath. Just beginning to feel the true yoga beginning. And at any point during the practice, you need to regroup. Please find a pose that calms you, such as child's pose, etc. Blink your eyes open. You're going to bend your legs in half, kind of like a very wide bridge. You're going to heel your feet into the floor so it looks like this. So the heels are not underneath the knees. It's longer. So it's just like a long kind of bridge. Good. So feel your lower back spread. I need you to think about really anchoring your heels down into the mat. You're going to bring your arms forward like Anjali Mudra. So it looks like this. Thumbs are crossed, index fingers forward. And you're going to pulse up for 1, 2, 3. Neck is long. 4, 5, 6. Look up towards the sky. 7, 8, 9, 10. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep clawing your heels towards the ground. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Left hand behind your head like a little pillow, elbow open. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Left leg reaches up. Now you're going to tap your right hand to your left shin. Left shoulder blade is going to stay lifted so your core is engaged. Your gaze to the sky. And then you'll lower down like you're swimming. 1, 2. You got it. You got the gist. 3. Good. 4. So if you pull your left shoulder blade up off the ground, it's going to give you more intensity. If you need less, you back out. You got it. Welcome back. We just did pick up where we left off. Give me another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to stay up with the leg. You're going to reach your right hand across side your body and you're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Claw your left heel to the ground. Okay, it's like that wide little bridge. Right hand behind your head. If you lift your shoulder blade up, you're going to get more intensity. Right leg towards the sky. Right hand, right leg, left hand, and you're going to lower. 1. You got it. 2, just like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me another 5, 4. Open your right elbow towards the sky. There you go. 3, 2, 1. You're going to stay up and you're going to pulse over so you get the oblique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Claw your left heel. 7, 8, 9, 10. Do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Yep. Rock and roll. Happy whatever day it is. I don't know. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Cross your ankles. Yes, I've already been on the bicycle. I've already been to the Target. I mean, like, I'm gonna go to sleep after this. Plant your hands and step to a down dog. Target early in the morning is like really something special. It's amazing. Yes. Downward facing dog. It is dangerous and slightly amazing. Downward facing dog. Spread your palms wide. Index fingers are forward. Everybody bend their knees in half for me. Bend them in half a lot. Okay, yes. Now lift your hips up high and keep that extension, and then start to keep the extension of the spine and start to melt your heels down as the legs start to straighten. You may find if you're tight today that the legs don't straighten all the way. Let the shoulders move away from your ears so you don't dump all that weight down. And breathe. Roll forward to plank. Yeah, like an ocean wave. Yeah, for the first one, sometimes you need to walk it out a little. Stack your shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrist. Lead a little with your heart and chest. Lengthen your tailbone. That looks good. Zip everything up. The tendency here is that we end up rounding. So if you can kind of focus on the front edge of your mat, good little sweet spot. Looks good, Jen. Stay with it. Couple more cycles of breath right here. Just feel the ground supporting you. It's got your back. Hips go up and back, down dog. Okay, less suffering, more enjoyment. Roll forward, plank position. Plank position. There's lots of room for suffering, but it's a choice, right? Let's choose to not suffer and enjoy the practice today. Drop your knees down on an angle. Bring your weight forward a little bit. Lower halfway to your version of a supported push-up. If you're nursing an injury, something's going on, this can be done in a very minimalistic way. Yep, less is more. Re-straighten your arms. Keep your knees down. Pause. Lengthen your abdominal wall. Keep your neck neutral. Lower halfway. Your version of a supported push-up. Your version. Re-straighten your arms. Lift your knees so now you're in one solid line of plank. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Breathe your right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Lift from your inner right thigh. Yep. Point your right toes. Come forward. Hug your right knee in towards your navel. Give it a good little squeeze. Arms are straight up and down. Look forward with your eyes. Step your right foot forward and through. Drop your back knee down on an angle. Yeah. Pause for a second. Yeah. Claw your hands up your thigh. So now your hands kind of press into your thigh. Get a little heavier here. For some reason, this doesn't feel good. All you need to do is simply pull out of it. Okay. So everyone's got a different range. The right hand will stay down. The left arm's going to drop alongside the body. The left arm reaches up. You're going to stretch up and go over to the right. As you do this, let your right palm continuously press some action into your right quadricep muscle. Drop your right shoulder down your back and feel the elongation of the left side of the body. Come up to center, both arms up towards the sky. Hands to frame your front foot, where you're going to claw your hands, walk them back into a runner stretch. Your left knee will stay straight up and down. You'll flex your right toes and you'll lead a little with your heart and chest. If you need blocks, you slide them underneath your hands. Sometimes this is definitely a little bit of a struggle for some of us. Yep. You okay, Brittany? Feeling all sorts of stuff. Rebend that front right thigh. You're in a modified low lunge. Curl your back left knee up off the ground and simply step to a downward facing dog. Roll forward to a plank position in one piece. Lower halfway to the push-up of choice. So depending on where you are with that, you can modify. You can just hold plank too. Revisit plank position. Hips go up and back, down dog. Breathe your left leg up and back for a three-legged down dog. Point your left toes, come forward and hug your left knee in. Give it a good little squeeze. Step the left foot forward and through. Drop the back knee down on an angle. Crawl your hands up to the top of your left thigh. Apply a little bit of pressure. Yes. Keep the left hand pressing firm, almost really like get that hand to quadricep action. Drop your right arm alongside your body. Sweep your right arm out and then up, and then pull it over a little bit to the left. So just getting this side body Notice the left shoulder. If the shoulder starts to crunch up towards the ear, be mindful of that. Soften it. Use your breath to kind of guide you in and out, how much you need to give. Everybody and every day is a little bit different. Pull up to center, both arms rise to the sky for a beat. Hands to frame your front foot. Crawl your fingertips back, straighten your left leg on track. You're gonna just pause in a runner stretch. If you need the blocks, please use them. Bring the floor up to you. Your back knee, your right knee is down. That's it. Yeah, everyone's gonna be a little different here. Flex your left toes. Gonna get you in there a little bit more. Rebend that front thigh. Curl the back knee up off the ground. You're in a low runner's lunge, a low lunge. Spring to the top of the mat in one piece. Feet can be hips width to start. Long spine on the inhale. If the hands don't quite make it, shins is working just great for a lot of us. Exhale, fold, let the head go. Do that again. Inhale, long spine, create some space in the body. Exhale, fold into yourself, let it go. Root to rise, come all the way up, anchor. Drag the hands to prayer at heart. Drop your arms. You can practice with your feet together or a little separated, totally up to you. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to set you up. You're going to step to plank. Halfway to a push-up. Pick the one that works best for you. Everyone's different. Up dog or cobra, depending on what's going on in your body this morning. Cobra is a great option for a lot of us. Tracy, that looks great. Hips go up and back, down dog. So you just have to give enough in this practice to make it work for you, right? Some days it's a little more, some days it's a little less. Some days you're super energized, some days you're draggy. It's all good. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. Step. If you're ready to float, give it a girl. Long spine at the top. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Arms go straight up. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to set it up. You can step to plank. You can hop light and land in a low push-up if you're feeling springy. Up dog is smooth. That was nice. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Now you just kind of have to go into the yoga mode. Arms are active. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top. Get there light. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Keep going. Arms go up. Dive over bent knees. Forward fold. Long spine to set you up. Step. Float through your vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back. Down dog. Breathe. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float. Top of mat. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Okay, and then the next one, make yourself a little happier. Smile a little into the pose. Arms go straight up. Not so bad. Dive over bent knees. Forward fold. Long spine to set it up. Step. Float through your vinyasa. Adding or subtracting what you feel you need. The up dog is smooth. Press even. Hips go up and back. Down dog. Arms are straight. Let's do one more. Step or float. Top of mat. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Hands to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over bent knees. Forward fold. Long spine to set it up. Step or float for your vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. Press even through hands, tops of feet if you're able to. Hips go up and back, down dog. Breathe your right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Point your right toes, come forward and hug your right knee in. Step the right foot forward and through to a low lunge. Be on your fingertips. So before you go anywhere, grip your right hip in and under. Activate your back left leg. Reach your arms back alongside your body and stay down low. Interlace your hands behind your back. If they reach, you may need to bend your elbows. Yeah. This can always be done with the back knee down if it's too much. So as you lift your torso up towards the sky, you're going to unleash your hands and sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. and kind of make that a thing. Yeah. So we're going to do it a few times. There's a little bit of movement, a little bit of brace towards it. So you're going to tip your torso forward, sweep your arms back, loosely grab your hands, or make it more aggressive if you feel like you have more aggression today. That's fine. And then sweep it up. Good. Move on the breath, arms reach back. Of course, you don't have to grab, but you know, it's just an option. Arms can just be alongside the body. And then sweep it up. And then reach it back. And then this time, left hand down, right arm open into an easy twist. Use a block underneath your left hand if you feel like your shoulder blade is rolling in. Steer your right hip under. Look sideways, look up. Left palm's gonna go flush to the ground, listen carefully. Left knee is gonna drop down. You're gonna take your left foot and take it towards the mirrored wall. And you're gonna step into a modified side plank. So you're on your left knee. Your left knee is directly underneath your left shoulder to get the best kind of alignment. Underneath your hip, sorry. Your knee is underneath your hip, not your shoulder. That would be really weird. Yeah, you got it. The jet lag's kicking in. The 3:30 wake up. If you want to bind up your right leg, you can do so. Take a little bind. If that's not in the cards for today, that's fine. Kick behind you so you could really get that psoas in the front line of the body to start to open. The shoulder blade is going behind the back. Yes. Release the arm and the leg so you're in a regular modified side plank. Good. Right hand comes down to the ground. Steer the hip point down to the ground. Pivot the left foot towards the back skinny edge of the mat. You're in a supported tabletop here. So your left knee is down and your right leg is in the air. That's it. Hug your right knee in towards your navel. And as you hug your right knee in towards your navel, good. You're going to lift up and back to a three-legged down dog. So just extend the leg up and back. Perfect. And then look forward and step your right foot forward and through. Turn your back foot on a sharp angle and rise warrior one. Just getting a little bit of momentum through that hip. Get the outer blade of your back foot to press down. The left rib spin forward. The right hip grips in. Hands to frame your front foot, plank position. When you get to plank, lower halfway to your push-up of choice. Take it out if it's not working for you. Up dog is available, baby cobra. Pick your poison. Hip goes up and back, down dog. Breathe your left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. When you lift, lift with intention. Come forward, hug your left knee in towards your navel. Give it a good little squeeze. Step the foot forward and through. Be in a low lunge. Don't go anywhere just yet. Be on your fingertips. Grip your left hip in. Activate your back right leg. And then lift your torso up and hover for a second. Hover over that front thigh. If you're able to clasp your hands, do the opposite grip that you did first go around. The opposite baby finger, opposite thumb, cross. So just in this hovering, a little bit of a back bend. Elbows could bend if you need. The weight's in that standing left heel. As you begin to lift your torso up, you'll naturally let go of the clasp and sweep your arms out and up or straight up. That's it. Steer your right ribs forward. There you go. Take your torso and fold. Reach your arms back. Clasp the hands if it's available. Yes. Bring the torso up. Sweep the arms out and up or straight up. Move the torso forward. Clasp the hands loosely behind the back or have the arms alongside your body. Either which way works. One more. Lift the torso up. Sweep the arms up. Feel. Bring the torso forward, clasp the hands, hold. Right hand to the floor, a block, left arm peels open, go into that easy twist. You can always modify it. Watch your left knee, watch your left hip, looks good. Activate your back right leg, and where is your breath? Continuously checking back in with that breath. It really is the glue to the practice. Keep the right hand down, drop your right knee, even if you're a master side planker. Yep. Take your right foot and turn it out towards my voice and step open into this modified version of side plank. And to be more clear, your right hip and your right knee should be kind of on the same angle. Your right hand is a smidgen in front of the shoulder blade. You're reaching up with that top arm and that top leg. If you'd like to take a little bind, you're welcome to. The kick goes behind you. Steer the right ribs towards the mirrored wall. Unleash the arm and the leg. You're in a modified side plank. Left hand down, you're in a three-legged tabletop. So your left leg is lifted, your right knee is down, your right toes, I would curl them into the mat. Hug your left knee in towards your navel, and as you curl that knee in, lift up into a three-legged down dog. There you go. So it's kind of a sweet motion there. Perfect. Look forward with your eyes and step your left foot forward and through. Turn your back foot on a sharp angle. Find warrior one. Make sure your back toes are enough turned forward that your right ribs spin. You got it. Looks good. Hands to frame your front foot, plank position. When you hit plank, decide what you need. Not what you want, but what you need. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. All right, not so bad. Looking good. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. You can step, you can float, skip, crawl, get to the top. Long spine right here. Fold in half. Sit into your first chair. Yeah, in the chair pose, drop your stomach so it comes directly onto your thigh and reach your arms back so it looks like this. Now, continuously sitting low, sweep your arms up, weights in your heels, and then sweep them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Sweep them up. Good, and sweep them back. Sweep them up. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to set it up. Step or float through your vinyasa. Pick what you like. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot turns with excitement and joy. Warrior one. Hands to the earth, vinyasa of choice. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. The left foot lands, the back foot turns, rise. Warrior one. Chaturanga push up. To the floor we go. Up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. Our Zoomers are both outside. I'm hoping they're getting sweaty. They're looking sweaty. Yeah. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float, top of mat, get there light. Long spine. Fold. Chair pose. Shoot up to stand up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Make the next one that you do, give it a little less like intensity. Just kind of feel your way through. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Yes, sit deep into chair. Just make it feel light and graceful. Even if you feel the opposite of that. Dive over bent knees, forward folds. Long spine to set it up. Step or float through your vinyasa. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot turns. Rise, warrior one. There you go. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Upward facing is smooth. Take them out if they don't work. Downward facing dog is back. Left foot forward, back foot turns, rise. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog, be still. We're gonna do one more, settle it in. Arms stay straight, look where you wanna go. Step or float to the top. Long spine, nice and easy. Exhale, fold into yourself. Weight in your heels for chair. There you go. Shoot up to stand up, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. From the top, arms go straight up, heavy in your heels, sit way back, chair pose. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine, step or float vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot lands, back foot turns, rise on the breath, warrior one. You have arrived. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. The left foot lands, the back foot turns. We rise, warrior one. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Upward facing is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step the right foot smack in between the hands. Turn the back foot on a sharp angle from the ground up. Let's find triangle. Nice, easy transition. Make it easy for yourself. So triangle pose, straight leg triangle. Grab anywhere across the front of the right shin or maybe a block to the outside of the right calf. Megan, open up your left toes a tiny bit. Yeah, better. Feel like you're pulling the pant legging up your leg. Yeah, or the skin up your leg. And a series of triangles in your body. There's a generous little lean back, so you can draw the pit of the belly in and up. The energy never gets stagnant. You utilize your breath to maintain the shape and the stability of the pose. Look down and step up into Ardha. Make it one sweet motion forward. Utilize that block that your hand is on for the most accurate success there. Yeah. It's enough forward that you feel like you're not reaching. Yes, I like to pop up onto the fingertips. Yeah. Flex the left toes and then find what works for you. Practice turning your right ribs. Yeah, the right hip needs to do a lot of work to keep that foot forward, which is definitely the most challenging part. Add in whatever it is that you feel you need for the last few breaths here. Maybe you're right where you need to be, and that is fine. Release any binds or any embellishments and see if you can step right back into triangle. Yes, you kind of have to visualize it. You can do it. Pull up anywhere across the front of that right shin and revisit triangle. Three more breaths. Circle it to the floor, hit plank position, lower halfway to a push-up chaturanga. Peel yourself to an up dog of choice. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step the left foot smack forward. Turn the back foot on a sharp angle and find triangle from the ground up. Doesn't always work. Sometimes you just need to come up and set it up. Take your block, Jen, a little further back. Yeah. Perfect. Looks good. There's always a slight bend to your left knee. Great. An anchoring of that back thigh, an anchoring of that back foot, and a hooking in of your hips. And then where is the breath? The glue. Side ribs elongate, fingertips extend from ceiling to floor. It's bold. Keep the shape and step up into Ardha. Just make one sweet motion forward if you can. Sometimes it's one or two steps. Doesn't always work out. Focus on keeping your left foot forward, your left hip gripping in. And if you fall, it's just yoga. Always opportunity to try again and again. Add in whatever it is you feel you need. If you're taking balance or bind, or just adding more breath and more intention to the pose. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Ooh. Release any binds, any embellishments, and take a nice soft step back triangle. See if you can do it. Triangle pose. Yeah, pull up or use the block. A little more breath, a little more energy. Circle it to the floor, vinyasa of choice. Good job, guys. Stay with me. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. You got it easy. The rest of the class on Zoom's doing it outside. Yeah, and it's like literally 150% humidity. They're creatures of torture. Yeah, step your right foot smack in between your hands. Don't come up, turn your back foot on an angle. Grab your block and caddy it to the instep of your right foot. Go to the inside. We're gonna go B variation. Yeah, take your right hand down, the back of your right tricep, kind of get it in there, and then peel your left arm open. So it's a B variation. If you get there and you're like, having my hand down on the block doesn't work for me today, arm to top of thigh would be your next best option. That's a good choice. If you do choose that, just make sure your right shoulder is nice and soft. So Brittany, it looks great. Just take your right tricep and press it to the instep of your right leg. Make that connection. Yeah, and then the left arm can stretch up and forward or can absolutely go behind your back for a half bind. Yeah, if you feel that you're feeling bindy and you can take your right arm and grab it underneath, give it a go. Don't worry about it if that's not in the cards for today. We're all different. Nice. When you open up your heart and chest, you steer with your chest open. And as you do that, you grip your right hip in and under and turn the right ribs, keeping grounded and energetic through the base of your feet. Few more really good breaths. You're looking awesome. Anchor strong through your feet and pull it up, warrior two. Open up your arms and spread your arms open nice and wide. Warrior two. Soften the shoulders down the back, lengthen the tailbone, roll your right knee open. These all look great. And close your eyes and go inward for a few really good breaths. Eyes blink open, circle it to the floor, plank position. Lean on your left hand. Let's take a traditional Vashisthasana. If you're itching for that modified version, again, that works better for you, repeat. No problem at all. Stagger your feet if you're looking for another great way to take this. Add in whatever it is that feels good. Yeah, top arm can reach up and over if you want a little more action. That's great. Watch that your top hip stays over your bottom hip. Yeah. Two more. You got it, Danielle. Plank position, slow. Chaturanga push-up. You got it. Up dog is smooth. It's the transitions that we get like totally side railed in. Down dog. Yeah, you just like want to get out. And that's how you get hurt. The left foot lands. Keep it going. There's a reason. Left foot forward. Back foot turn. Stay low to the ground. Grab that block. Place it to the instep of that left foot. Left hand down. Back of the left tricep caddies in. You got it. And then peel the right arm open. From the ground up, B variation. Your left hip has a nature to want to grip out, so grip it under. It's just the weakness and the fatigue. Top arm straight up and over, half bind, full bind, whatever you're feeling here. There's definitely a little lean back action. So you want to feel like your chest leans back, and then you can get the bottom left ribs to turn. Yeah. It's a pretty cool pose because a lot's happening. You're getting the strength of the legs, you're getting the back bend, you're getting the shoulder opener. Stay for a few more breaths. You're doing great. So when you think you need to give up, tap back into the breathing part. And that's where you refuel. Two more. Warrior two with energy. Come on up. Lengthen the tailbone. Make sure your back right toes are turned a little on an angle. Yeah, your feet intersect one another. Roll that left thigh open, lengthen the tailbone. We got some good sweat going. Soften the shoulders down the back and then settle in. Sometimes you need to change your breath for a second. No one says that you need to breathe one way the entire time. I mean, if you do that, that's kind of amazing, but totally unrealistic. Yep. So the feeling that you have, ride it out by sitting deeper. 2 more. Circle it to the floor, hit plank, and lean right onto that right hand and see if you can kind of fuddle into that side plank. Modify if you need to. Yeah. Stagger your feet, stack the feet, add in the tree, anything fancy, funny that you want to do. Top arm can reach up and over. Megan, alignment looks great. I didn't get the memo for the gray pants. There's lots of gray pants in here today. Yep. Breathe, stay with it. Plank position, slow. Chaturanga push-up. Up dog, smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Exhale all the breath out. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. You got this. Warrior one. So anywhere you want your arms, tip your torso forward like we practiced before. Yep. Arms can be by side body. They can be clasped. You're going to press off to warrior three. I like having blocks at the top because I never know what's going to happen with the balance. Right. Especially if you've traveled, you've been different places. The balance is the first thing that goes. Yeah. Come to the fingertips, Jody. Looks good. Arms alongside the body. You're steering your entire torso down so everything's neutral towards the mat. Looks great, Jess. Keep all that together, okay? Hands to prayer. Left hand to the floor or block, most likely. We're going into revolved Ardha. For some reason, this does not suit your body or your practice. The alternative is twisting triangle. So it's essentially just a shorter warrior one, same pose, just twisting. Scissor those inner thighs, lift from the meaty part of your hamstring. I know. Woohoo. It's a tough one. It's a good one. Breathe. Right hand down, feet together. You touch down there. Long spine on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, weights in your heels. Isn't this fun? Drag your hands to prayer. Inhale your breath. Hook the elbow and twist towards me. Yeah. I'm going to take class later from my teacher, and I don't anticipate it being a very pretty sight either. So you guys look great. Good. Weights in your heels. Check in with your left and your right knee. A lot of times as we fatigue, we just kind of naturally go out of alignment. Sit even. Yeah. Less twisting is definitely better if you're feeling it anywhere in your low back. Chair pose, pull it around. It's a tight sequence, so stay with me, guys. Wrap your right thigh around your left thigh. You got this. Yep. Even if you kind of do a little dance move here where your big toe is resting on the ground, that works. Sit deep. Wrap your arms, eagle the legs. Yeah. Squeeze down the center line of the body. So the idea of wrapping your foot around your calf is kind of 1980. So you can kind of just have the big toe down and really work on the alignment here. Totally fine. Rather than yanking down on the elbows, lift the elbows up so you get that upper shoulder blade. You can. I don't think my toe will ever wrap again, but you can give it a whirl if it doesn't hurt your knee. Yeah, I feel like it's, unless you're really mobile. Yeah, you are mobile. Okay, listen, lift the torso up, unravel your arms. Stay with me, guys. Unravel your right leg, warrior one, left side, pause. Just be here for a beat. Good job. Anywhere you want your arms, bring your torso forward, pause. And then you'll press off into warrior three. Warrior three. Yeah, and you may need to use the block. So if the blocks are there, use the blocks. It's better that you find symmetry or close to it. Jen, take your right ribs and drop them down, and then lift from your inner right thigh. Heart always a little higher than everything else. Hands to prayer, pause. Right hand to the floor or a block, most likely. Left hand to the flat part of the back. You're setting up for revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Twisting triangle would be the other. So other hand, Andrew, down. Right hand down. Yeah. Yes. Have your left hand on the flat part of your back if it doesn't go all the way open. There's no reason to force it. Steer your hips, yep, up and back. That's it. Less struggle, more breath, more ease. Left hand to the floor, feet together, top of mat. Long spine, make this good. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Chair pose, weight in your heels. Drag the hands to prayer at heart. Inhale your breath, hook and twist towards the mirrored wall. So that would be to the left. Yeah, get in there. Or just hover. Watch that the right knee is drifting past the left. Good. Long spine. Look sideways, look up. Chair pose, pull it around. Stay with me. Left thigh wraps around right thigh. Left arm wraps over under left right arm. So you're eagling the arms and eagling the legs, standing on your right leg. The trick with this pose is that you have to bend your standing right leg like you're sitting in chair, regardless if the foot is getting around the calf or not. Rather than yanking down on the elbows, lift the elbows up. It's going to give you a little bit more opening of the upper chest. Sit a little deeper. Fire up your breath a little more. Look forward rather than looking down. Unravel, sweep your arms out and up. Stand with your feet together. Drop your arms alongside your body and close your eyes. Stand for a beat. Feel. Blink your eyes open. You got this. Arms go straight up towards the sky or out and up. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Come to the fingertips, long spine, and step to plank. Halfway to your push-up. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Rise. You got this. Drop your back knee if your back leg feels like it can't support your front leg. There you go. Drag your hands to prayer at heart. Inhale your breath. Lean way out. Hook the elbow and twist. If you get here and you feel like you're sacrificing the alignment, drop the back knee. Lean back a little. Get the crown of the head to line up with that back left heel. Try to find some ease in the pose by utilizing your breath. Nothing lasts forever. Quiet your mind by quieting your breath. Hands to frame your front foot. Plank position. Chaturanga. Up dog, smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. The left foot lands, crescent lunge. Bring it up. You're high on the bow of your back foot. Yeah. You can drop your back knee down if you need to. Drag your hands to prayer. Inhale your breath. Lean way out, hook the elbow, and let's twist. Fire up the muscles around your back right quadricep. Yeah, and get your heel straight up towards the sky. Lean back a little, get the crown of the head to line up with that foot. Stay with it. Anything you want to do with your arms. Scissor the inner thighs, squeeze the outer hips. Stay a couple more. You got this. Hands to the earth. Down dog. Step right into down dog. Yes. Down dog. Settle your breath. Swing your right knee forward for half pigeon. You're like, you thought it would never happen. Good things happen to good people. Yes. Half pigeon right here. For some reason this doesn't work in your body, you're welcome to go onto your back. Yeah. Go in a little deeper, guys. Utilize your breath. Down dog, let's do the left side. So just from a down dog, press up and feed your left leg forward, half pigeon. For some reason this doesn't work, just let me know. We'll find another option. Mm-hmm. Yes, just melt into it. So what you're feeling is New Jersey's finest humidity. Yes, it's a gift from the yoga gods. Yeah. Five more breaths. Good job, guys. Oh, Bob Dylan's on this. This is good. Curl the right toes into the mat. Okay, so it's going to look like this, guys. I'm up here in the front. Forearms down. And then you're going to feed your left leg back with all the energy that you have left to a forearm plank. Lengthen your tailbone. You can always modify with the knees down if you need to. Neck is neutral. Zip up the abdominal wall. And then start to walk your feet in and up for forearm dolphin, which is a setup right here for pincha. We did a lot of shouldery type of open stuff. So for some reason you have a forearm stand or you want to practice a forearm stand, you're welcome to go near a wall. Yeah, so the way we get in is the crown of the head doesn't go down. Elbows need to come in closer, Jody. Yep. And then your legs have to straighten. It's kind of like a pike. And then you practice just one leg at a time. Yeah. Yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke. You rest when you need to. Yep, that's great. If you're doing one leg, maybe switch. I have one leg I could never get up on. Like I have a dominant side. It's same with a handstand. Last couple breaths to play around. And then you'll meet me in child's pose because we haven't been there yet today. And you're probably wondering where she or he was or they are. Child's pose. In this child's pose, have your arms by your side body, reach for the base of your feet, make a connection. Yep, that was awesome. So pincha isn't something that's in your practice. Like we can do little things to start to work towards, feeling that. Good. From here, you're going to stand up on your knees. We're going to take one set of camel because I never teach it, and we're going to benefit greatly from just experiencing something new. So you're going to stand on your knees. You can do it by curling your toes into the mat or having the feet flat down on the ground. Either which way work. The way I like to start is having my hands on my lower back and kind of hugging those elbows in. Yes. And then the pressure of pressing your hands kind of in and up. Now, try not to just drop your neck back because that's not the pose. It's more of a leading with the heart and a slingshot of the entire front line of the body forward. So as you start to go back, some of us can't ever drop our necks back. So it just kind of needs to stay neutral. You may be able to reach one hand towards the right heel and the other hand towards the left heel, or you may choose to just stay up. That's actually how I prefer to take it, just staying very upright and hugging in and just feeling. It makes you very dizzy. We get out the same way we went in, hands to lower back, and you just sit. You just sit down and you feel for a second. Sit your bum on the ground and swing your legs out, and then we lay down on our backs. And now we go into what's more, typical. We do 2 bridge or wheel poses. So first set, you can have bridge with your feet directly underneath your knees, a little forward if that aggravates you. You can have your feet on blocks. You can go right for setup. What do you need? You're so hot. You want me to open the door? It's humidity. Take the block underneath your low back. You're almost done. Oh boy. The tequila is done. It's out. It's out. That's the beauty of the humidity. Yep. Bridge pose, interlacing your hands around the block underneath you. That looks good, Tracy. Wrap your inner thighs kind of in and under. Exhale the breath, lower down. If you're on a block, there's no need to come down, just stay. Take a breath in, take a breath out, and we'll repeat for 1 more, okay? Flip your palms if you're ready to go for a little further of a back bend, or just repeat, okay? Here we go, let's lift up. If you're going up, press up now, full wheel, bridge pose, supported bridge, thinking about some of these and not doing them, just hanging out. You got it. Nice work. Steer your feet forward, wrap your inner thighs down and under. Exhale your breath, lower down. When you exit out, come down with control. Hug your knees in towards your chest, give them a giant squeeze in. Reach for the outer blades of your feet for a happy baby. Pull your knees down around your rib cage. Happy baby dead bug. Good, and then hug your knees in and we'll wrap our right thigh over the left thigh. Yeah, scoot your hips a little to the right and drop your knees to the left for a supine twist with eagle legs. Yeah, you don't have to double hook here. Your hands can go behind your head. They can cactus to the floor. Yeah. Roll up to center. Wrap your left thigh around your right thigh, lift your hips a little to the left, and then drop your knees over to the right, and you can cactus your arms, have your hands behind your head, same deal. Roll up to center, hug the knees in for one final even squeeze, like make a little tight little ball with yourself. And then on the exhale breath, you're gonna release out and find complete rest, also known as Shavasana. The best gift you could get from yourself is the next 2 or 3 minutes of complete and utter rest. Close your eyes, put something over your eyes, exhale the breath, make yourself comfortable, and just enjoy. I love this song. Obsessed. I know, and that shows. We'll talk about it after. Big full breath in. Loud exhale, breath out. Arms reach up over the top of the head. Give yourself a nice, even stretch, or just stay down if you prefer to finish that way. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give them a giant squeeze. And any way you like to sit up, just rock yourself up and sit up nice and tall with your eyes shut if you can for the final moments of this morning's practice. Just feel. The opportunity to just feel. And just be awesome. That was just an awesome practice. Good for you for showing up. Good for our Zoomers for sweating it out. Hands to prayer. Bow your head. Just be awesome. Lift the head, open the eyes. Namaste. Have a good one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Please hydrate. It's definitely juicy out there. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. And I will be here Friday. You're very welcome.